Hi, I'm Tina Brown-Suzian and I'm here at Jerry's Music Shop in South Hadley, Massachusetts. We're going to talk about breathing right now because the flute does take a lot of air, so it's really important that we breathe properly. So what I'd like you to do and have your students do is just to place a hand on the stomach, and I want the students to feel the expansion and having the air fill up down here in the gut. So just have them take a couple of deep breaths in, inhale and exhale. So 4 counts in, 4 counts out. So they should really be able to feel, that their stomach's just expanding and then feeling the air push out. It's also important to keep the shoulders relaxed and down. We don't want students breathing from the chest or the throat and having their shoulders scrunched up. That usually happens a lot, so make sure that the shoulders stay down and that the expansion is happening right here near the belly button. Now that you're able to properly breathe without the flute, now it's time to take the flute. So what we want to do is maybe on the note D, natural in the staff, go into proper playing position and take 4 counts. Inhale, 4 counts, exhale. So that's the process that we want to use when we're breathing in and out. Watch for the shoulders, make sure there's no tension in the neck and the shoulders, make sure they're just relaxed and down. Okay, and also if you feel like they're not expanding, have them go back to placing the flute down and have them place their hand on their stomach so that they can feel what it does feel like to expand using their air. One of the things that we're going to talk about now is just using our air with the change in registers of the flute. Many of the fingerings that we use are very similar from the low register to the middle or high register. So it's really important that the students know how they are using air. Usually high register or middle register notes require faster air, while low register notes require slower air. Many of the students, they don't understand how to actually speed air, while they're playing, and so one of the things that they can do as an exercise is to play harmonics. Harmonics will force them to speed the air up as they ascend into the upper register. They may not even realize that they're playing with faster air versus slower air, but that is the feeling that they want to get when they're playing in the upper register. So I'm going to show you a harmonic starting on the low C. So what I do is I actually increase the speed of my air as I was going up. Another thing that I was actually doing was slightly making the aperture in between my lips, the opening, a little bit smaller so that the air can be pushed out faster. A good example is the B flat, the low register B flat, as well as the middle register B flat. Both notes are played with the same fingering, so we need to be able to play with slower air for the low B flat versus faster air, as well as a smaller aperture for that middle register B flat. So this is the low register B flat. And now I'm going to play the middle register B flat, same fingering, but faster air with a slightly smaller aperture. This applies to many of the notes on the flute. Especially in the lower register, you're going to find that the lower register notes are very similar, if not the same, as the middle register notes. So I'm going to play a few of those so that you can see and hear the differences.